Sustainable transportation solutions. Introduction. Transportation plays a pivotal role in modern society, connecting people and goods across the globe. However, traditional transportation methods often come at a significant environmental and social cost. Sustainable transportation solutions are essential to mitigate these impacts and create a more environmentally friendly, efficient, and equitable transportation system. This essay explores the importance of sustainable transportation, key strategies, and their potential benefits for individuals and the planet. Body paragraph 1. Environmental benefits of sustainable transportation. 1. Reduced emissions. Sustainable transportation options, such as electric vehicles, EVs, and public transit, emit fewer greenhouse gases compared to traditional gasoline-powered vehicles, helping combat climate change. 2. Improved air quality. Sustainable transportation reduces air pollution, resulting in cleaner air, better public health, and a lower incidence of respiratory illnesses. Body paragraph 2. Economic advantages. 1. Cost savings. Sustainable transportation options, such as biking or carpooling, can reduce individual commuting costs, including fuel and parking expenses. 2. Job creation. Investment in sustainable transportation infrastructure, like public transit and EV charging networks, creates jobs and stimulates economic growth. Body paragraph 3. Social equity and accessibility. 1. Affordability. Sustainable transportation options, like public transit, cycling, and walking, are often more affordable and accessible for low-income individuals and communities. 2. Reduced congestion. Promoting sustainable transportation modes can alleviate traffic congestion, benefiting everyone on the road and improving overall mobility. Body paragraph 4. Strategies for sustainable transportation. 1. Public transit. Expanding and improving public transit systems, including buses and light rail, reduces car dependence and encourages sustainable commuting. 2. Active transportation. Investing in pedestrian-friendly infrastructure, cycling lanes, and sidewalks promotes walking and biking as viable transportation modes. Body paragraph 5. Electric vehicles, EVs, and alternative fuels. 1. EV adoption. Encouraging the adoption of electric vehicles and providing charging infrastructure supports the transition away from fossil fuels. 2. Alternative fuels. Promoting alternative fuels like hydrogen or biofuels can reduce emissions from transportation. Body paragraph 6. Smart urban planning. 1. Mixed land use. Urban planning that integrates residential, commercial, and recreational spaces reduces the need for long commutes and encourages sustainable transportation. 2. Compact cities. Designing cities with higher population densities and efficient public transit systems can reduce sprawl and promote sustainability. Conclusion. In conclusion, sustainable transportation solutions are essential for addressing environmental concerns, improving economic efficiency, and fostering social equity. Reducing emissions, improving air quality, and enhancing accessibility are just a few of the benefits of sustainable transportation. By investing in public transit, promoting active transportation, encouraging electric vehicles, and implementing smart urban planning, we can create a transportation system that benefits individuals, communities, and the planet, ensuring a more sustainable and equitable future. The effects of social isolation on mental health. Introduction. Human beings are inherently social creatures, relying on social interactions for emotional well-being and psychological health. Social isolation, defined as a lack of meaningful social connections or interactions, can have profound effects on mental health. This essay explores the various ways in which social isolation impacts mental health, including its effects on loneliness, depression, anxiety, and overall well-being. Body paragraph 1. Loneliness and emotional distress. 1. Loneliness. Social isolation often leads to profound feelings of loneliness and social disconnectedness, which can trigger emotional distress. 2. Emotional impact. Prolonged loneliness can lead to feelings of sadness, emptiness, and a sense of isolation, contributing to mental health issues. Body paragraph 2. Increased risk of depression. 1. Depressive symptoms. Social isolation is associated with an increased risk of developing depressive symptoms and major depressive disorder. 2. Lack of social support. The absence of social support networks can exacerbate feelings of hopelessness and helplessness, common in depression. Body paragraph 3. Anxiety and stress. 1. Heightened anxiety. Social isolation can lead to increased anxiety and stress levels, as individuals may ruminate on negative thoughts without external support. 2. Limited coping mechanisms. isolated individuals may have limited access to coping mechanisms, exacerbating anxiety-related symptoms. Body paragraph 4, cognitive decline and mental health disorders. 1. Cognitive decline. Prolonged social isolation has been linked to cognitive decline, including memory problems and difficulty concentrating. 2. Exacerbation of mental health disorders. Existing mental health conditions, such as schizophrenia or social anxiety disorder, may worsen due to social isolation. Body paragraph 5, physical health impact. 1. Physical and mental connection. Social isolation not only affects mental health but can also lead to physical health issues, including sleep disturbances and weakened immune function. 2. Vicious cycle. Poor physical health can further contribute to mental health challenges, creating a vicious cycle of declining well-being. Body paragraph 6, importance of social support. 1. Social support mitigates effects. Adequate social support acts as a protective factor against the negative effects of social isolation on mental health. 2. Interventions. Interventions that provide opportunities for social interaction, such as support groups or virtual connections, can help mitigate the adverse consequences of isolation. Conclusion. In conclusion, social isolation can have significant and far-reaching effects on mental health. Loneliness, depression, anxiety, cognitive decline, and physical health issues are among the many consequences of prolonged social isolation. Recognizing the importance of social connections and implementing strategies to combat isolation, such as promoting social support networks and access to mental health services, is essential to protect and enhance mental well-being in a society that values social connection and mental health. Internet censorship and freedom of speech. Introduction. The Internet has revolutionized the way information is disseminated and has become a powerful platform for free expression and the exchange of ideas. However, the issue of Internet censorship has raised questions about the delicate balance between protecting freedom of speech and addressing concerns related to hate speech, misinformation, and harmful content. This essay explores the complexities surrounding Internet censorship and its impact on freedom of speech. Body paragraph 1, protecting freedom of speech. 1. Foundation of democracy. Freedom of speech is a cornerstone of democratic societies, enabling citizens to express their opinions, dissent, and engage in political discourse. 2. Global reach. The Internet provides a global platform for individuals to exercise their right to freedom of speech, transcending geographic and political boundaries. Body paragraph 2, concerns leading to Internet censorship. 1. Hate speech and incitement. The spread of hate speech, incitement to violence, and extremist content on the Internet raises concerns about public safety and the potential for real-world harm. 2. Misinformation and disinformation. The rapid dissemination of false information online can have far-reaching consequences, from undermining public trust to affecting election outcomes. Body paragraph 3, the role of governments and platforms. 1. Government regulation. Governments worldwide may implement Internet censorship measures to curb harmful content. However, this often sparks debates about overreach and potential suppression of dissent. 2. Platform responsibility. Online platforms, such as social media networks, face pressure to regulate content. Balancing the desire to create safe spaces with protecting free speech is a complex challenge. Body paragraph 4, challenges to freedom of speech. 1. Overreach. Internet censorship measures can sometimes be overly broad, restricting legitimate speech and stifling dissent. 2. Chilling effect. The fear of censorship can lead individuals to self-censor their ideas, inhibiting free expression and open discourse. Body paragraph 5, balancing act. 1. Moderation policies. Online platforms implement moderation policies to address harmful content while striving to protect freedom of speech. Striking the right balance is an ongoing challenge. 2. Transparency and accountability. Greater transparency in content moderation decisions and mechanisms for user appeals can help ensure fair and accountable practices. Body paragraph 6, international perspective. 1. Global variations. Internet censorship practices vary greatly between countries, with some nations imposing strict controls while others emphasize free expression. 2. Global implications. Internet censorship can have global implications, affecting not only citizens within a country but also the flow of information across borders. Conclusion. In conclusion, the issue of Internet censorship versus freedom of speech is complex and multifaceted. While protecting individuals from harm and misinformation is important, it must be done in a way that preserves the fundamental right to free expression. Striking this balance requires cooperation between governments, online platforms, and civil society to ensure that internet censorship measures are transparent, accountable, and guided by the principles of democracy and free speech. Ultimately, the challenge lies in finding solutions that allow for a safe and open internet where diverse voices can coexist with responsible and ethical content moderation.